Hello friends, how are you? Today we are going to learn about abstraction in Java, which is also a very important concept of OOPS. So let's start with abstraction. What is abstraction? First point, abstraction means hiding the implementation details and only providing the functionality to the user. As for example, if a person is using a remote to switch on the TV, he only knows how to click on the remote to switch on the TV, but he doesn't know how that remote is working. So this is abstraction. Next point, abstraction helps in reducing complexity. As we have studied in a previous example, a person is using a remote, but he only knows how to click on a remote to switch on the TV, but he doesn't know the working of a remote. So this is complexity reducing. Next point, in abstraction, we only show the required characteristics and ignoring the irrelevant details. In this point, for example, if a person is using a Google search engine to search something, he knows how to search on the Google search engine, but he doesn't know how that Google search engine is searching something for him. So in this case, the required GUI is shown to the user and a required space is given to the user. But the internal logic which are irrelevant for the user is hidden. So in this case, all the irrelevant details are ignored and only important details are shown to the user. Next point. In Java, abstraction is achieved using abstract classes and interfaces. We can achieve our abstraction using abstract classes and interfaces. Now let's see a simple example of abstraction. A bike. Think of a bike and we only know how to ride a bike, but we don't know how it is working. In this example, hiding of internal details of a bike is abstraction. As you know, in abstraction concept, we are only aware of the relevant details, and the irrelevant details which are not important are hidden. So this is one of the example of abstraction. Now let's see abstract class which is achieved by abstract keyword. Likewise, we use class keyword in front of our classes. In the similar way, we will also use abstract keyword in front of our class keyword in order to create a abstract class. Next point, abstract class also has abstract method which is declared without implementation and also has non-abstract methods. Next point, abstract class also has abstract method which is declared without implementation and also has non-abstract methods. In this case, our abstract class consists of two kinds of methods. One is abstract method which are not defined, only declared, and the next one is non-abstract methods which are defined inside abstract classes. Next point, abstract class cannot be instantiated. We cannot create an objects for abstract classes. Or you can say we cannot use a new keyword in order to create an instances for abstract class. Now let's see a simple example of abstract classes. A real-time example of a class is car. Car is an abstract classes. Model and color are the abstract methods which are declared inside car classes. In order to define those methods, model and color, we need to use a child class which will define those methods inside them. So this was the example of abstract. Now let's see interface. First point, an interface is not a class and which is achieved by interface keyword. An interface is not a class. We always use an interface keyword in front of our class name in order to create a interface. Next point, interface only has abstract method. Unlikewise abstract classes, interface doesn't have non-abstract method. It only consisted of abstract methods which are only declared methods. Next point, Variables in interface are always public, final, and static. Variables which are declared inside interface are always of type public, final, and static. We will study about final and static in our next upcoming videos. Next point. Interface only can be implemented using implements keyword. When we are going to define the methods which are inside our interface, and those are declared methods, and when we want to define those methods, we always use our child classes. And in order to define those methods in our child classes, we always use implements in our child classes in order to define those methods. Next point, it cannot be instantiated. In the same manner as our abstract classes, we cannot create an objects for our interface. Now let's see a simple example of interface. A real-time example of interface is animal. Animal is an interface. Eating habit are the abstract method which is declared inside animal interface. And the method eating habit is defined inside dog and the cat classes using implements keyword. As in the case of inheritance, we always use extends keyword, but in the case of interface, we will always use implements keyword. I will also bring a practical example of an abstract and the interface using Eclipse IDE in our next upcoming video. So this was all about my abstraction. Thank you. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment and suggestion. If you like my video, please press like button and please subscribe to my channel for more videos if you haven't already. Have a wonderful day.